Hey guys, what's up? This is Rajat Gupta. Welcome to my channel. So as I promised in my unboxing video, this is the review video for Samsung S8 Plus that I got 1 week back. And this is my honest review for the Samsung S8 Plus that I've been using for 1 week. And if you know that I'm actually an Android guy. I've used iPhone in the past, but Samsung has done a really good job in holding me as their customer by introducing their innovative phones year after year that I had never thought of going back to iPhone. So this one again is actually the best phone in the market available today. This is the Samsung S8 Plus, the all black model. The black screen looks really good. The phone is really solid, holds really good in the hands. And they have removed the home button, which you already know. But if you firmly press the home button here at the center in the bottom, you will actually get a haptic feedback that will give you an impression that this home button is actually there. I'm gonna press it right now. It gives you a little vibration, and you can feel the home button is actually there. The phone has a Type-C USB port, which is actually the future of USB port because it has more data transfer rate. The screen size is 6.2 inch in diagonal. The camera is a dual pixel 12 megapixel on the rear and 8 megapixel on the front. I'm not really impressed by the camera, the rear camera, but I'm greatly impressed by the front camera, which is 8 megapixel and works really well. So if you see, the camera quality is really awesome on the front. And if you are someone who is worried about the placement of the fingerprint scanner, trust me, you will just need like 2 hours and you will get used to it. And for you, it would be the best thing in the phone. The fingerprint scanner works really great. And there are occasions when I actually tend to use the fingerprint scanner more than anything else. Just look at this, it's so fast. Unlocked, that's it. It's so easy, the phone works really good. It might be the case that you might think that fingerprint scanner is at really awkward position, but it's not the case because you are always accustomed of holding the phone like this and using your thumb for the fingerprint scanner. But I think Samsung wants you to hold the phone like that so that you can easily place your finger on the sensor and you can easily unlock your phone. It was a little uncomfortable for me at the beginning. I was placing my finger on the rear camera again and again, but I just got used to it. But if you're not impressed by it, then you also have another option of facial scanners as well as the iris scanner. And in my opinion, the iris scanner is the best unlocking technology available in the phone. I've tested that even in the dark, even in the complete dark, which I'm gonna demonstrate to you right now. The iris scanner works great. I have had trouble while setting up the facial scanner and I wasn't able to do that. I think it just needs a proper lighting and proper placement of your face and other things. But iris scanner does the job 9 out of 10 times. Why I'm saying 9 out of 10? Because you might be wearing sunglasses or spectacles and you won't be able to use your iris scanner in that case. But other than that, you can unlock your phone using the iris scanner all the time and even in the dark. Trust me on that. It's really fast. So I'm gonna demonstrate to you how this works even in the dark. I'm gonna turn off the light. Now check it out. I'm using the iris scanner. I'm gonna unlock the phone. If you're able to see that, even in complete darkness, I was able to unlock the phone. This is a really great feature from Samsung. I'm really impressed by it. The other best feature that I like about this phone for using for 1 week is actually the Bluetooth 5.0 technology. That means you can actually use this phone over a longer range. I don't have to worry about walking in the house or walking somewhere, even if my phone is lying in like 2 rooms apart. And the next thing about Bluetooth is actually it's dual pairing. That means you can actually simultaneously pair 2 Bluetooth devices with your phone. There can be 2 speakers playing the same song at the same time. And I'm just gonna demonstrate it to you right now. Let me enable my Bluetooth. And here is my Bluetooth speaker that I'm just gonna power on. So this one is connected. I'll keep it aside, and this is my Bluetooth earphone that I'm gonna power up right now, and you can see both the devices are connected now. So that means I can actually listen to the same song on both the devices. Although this one is not a Bluetooth speaker, but I don't have any Bluetooth speaker right now at my home. But if you might, or if you're traveling, you can actually connect 2 Bluetooth speaker devices at the same time and play the same song over both the devices so as to amplify the sound, as to maybe like set up a surround sound system. But these work really good. Let me demonstrate to you. So if you see on the phone, it says dual audio on. That means audio played on two connected Bluetooth devices, and simultaneously the phone can play the song on the two speakers. Using the phone is one thing, and how the phone appears to you is actually other. And for that, Samsung has introduced edge lighting. So that means whenever you get any notification that you have set up, the edge screen actually lights up with the color, and it circulates on the entire screen. Let me demonstrate to you. For that, I'm actually gonna use the other phone, and I'm gonna send one text to me using that phone, and you can actually see, you know, the way lighting appears. I'm just gonna send a test message. I hope you are able to see that edge lighting. This is actually the same case when you open up your music player and you are playing a song. So if you see your screen is actually circulating that lighting on the sides. I think it looks really cool. When you're browsing, you know, your entire screen is actually lighting. This is one really cool feature that I think, you know, Samsung has introduced and makes your phone really presentable. So talking about the lighting, I feel that there is you know, one other feature that I want to talk about. This is the flashlight that they have built on the edge screen panel, and this is the intensity of the flashlight that you can actually control. Click on this button, you can actually turn on or turn off the flashlight. As you can see, it's actually enabled at the back, and the plus minus sign actually enables you to control the intensity. I'm just gonna demonstrate it to you right now. So if you see, the intensity of the light has increased to the full, and I can even like lower the intensity. I think this is really useful when you are in dark and you don't want to, like, you know, really harsh lighting, or maybe, you know, sometimes you do want harsh lighting. You can actually control the flashlight at back. The next brilliance in technology that I want to talk about today is actually the IP68 certification that Samsung has provided to this phone, which means that this phone is actually dust and water resistant. So that means you can actually use this phone in severe dusty environments as well as underwater for like some time. I believe 30 minutes for this phone, up to 5 feet of water, and this is really great achievement, at least for me, because if you know that I had like Samsung S6 Edge Plus phone in the past, which I actually water damaged, and this phone is dead right now. It's not working anymore. So this is actually a really great improvement for me, because I'm sure, you know, I'm not gonna lose this phone, Samsung S8 Plus, to water again, because this hurts. Yeah, trust me, losing a phone to water hurts. The next thing is actually Bixby, for which Samsung has a dedicated button on the left. I'm not really impressed by Bixby, but however, if I go to Bixby Vision by opening the camera and turning on this feature, this actually lets me scan the products, and you know, I can look it up online. I can look for their images. I can look for them in the shopping websites, or I can even translate the text from other language to English language. And I think it works really good. Let me demonstrate to you what I mean by that. I'm gonna pull up my Bluetooth speaker again, and let the Bixby Vision analyze it. I'm gonna crop it a little so that, you know, it knows what it is. I'm gonna click on shopping, and boom, it shows you, you know, related products, and you can actually directly buy from there. I hope you get the essence, and Bixby Vision is actually a really better feature as compared to the Hello Bixby. Hands down, the best feature for this phone is actually the screen. The screen is actually QHD plus display, and let me show it to you. If you go into screen resolution, you will see that you have HD, Full HD, and QHD plus displays. This Samsung phone by default comes with Full HD display, but you can turn it on. I've actually turned it on, and I really like the QHD display. It's not a 4K display though, but it's really it's better than the Full HD one. And if you're someone who likes to watch movies or videos or play games on a big screen, then trust me guys, you're gonna love this phone. So let me actually play a video for you, and you can actually see, you know, how great the display is. So this video was shot in some other resolution, so that's why we have some borders on the side, but there's an option actually to fit the video to the screen, and you can actually stretch the video to fit onto the screen, and it looks really good now. Next, I want to talk about the always on display. That means your screen would actually stay on always, like this one is right now. although my phone is actually turned off, but the screen is turned on, which is actually useful to show you time and notifications, and even the home button at the bottom. The subtle looking home button actually tells you, where the home button is. And the display actually looks cool, the blue color at the center, which actually goes away to show you completely black screen that is actually full of stars, which is actually a sign of galaxy, because since this is the Galaxy phone, the phone actually shows the entire galaxy on the screen, and I think that this adds to the beauty of the phone. If you're worried about the battery consumption of the phone, the battery is actually 3500 mAh. That means this is actually stronger than any other phone available in the market today, and it consumes a very little battery if you go by the manual. The reason why I like always on displays is because in the dark sense it's a completely black phone. If you turn off the display, you won't know where the home button is and where to hard press. But with the always on display, even if you wake up in the middle of a night, you would see the time, you would see the notifications, the beautiful stars, and the home button, and so that you actually know where to press for the home button and to unlock the phone. And talking about the battery, since this is a new phone with some moderate and heavy usage, I'm actually able to get like 1.5 and up to 2 days of battery usage from this phone, which is good for being a smartphone and a screen size up to 6.2 inch. Right now, I think I'm really impressed by this phone, and I think this is the best phone that you can purchase today in the market. And this is the reason why I'm sticking to Samsung for a long time now. I have used iPhone in the past, but the innovation from Samsung has actually helped me to be its loyal customer over the time. So this was just a quick preview for Samsung S8 Plus after using for 1 week, and just describing what all the features that I like about the phone and what you would get if you purchase this phone. So I hope you like this video and like this review. If you do, click like and subscribe to my channel, because there are many more videos coming your way, and of course about the Samsung S8 Plus and how I'm gonna destroy my old Samsung S6 Edge Plus phone. So keep looking for that. Alright guys, see you in the next video.